You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Amy McGorry. More than 24 Long Island gang members have been arrested. The Suffolk County District Attorney released a 168-count indictment charging 22 members of the Makbala family. Charges range from conspiracies to commit murders, shootings, armed robberies, drug trafficking, and other crimes. First in Newsday, Amazon is looking to buy part of the Sunrise Mall property. Sunrise Mall Holdings is looking to subdivide its 77-acre mall into 4 sections. Amazon is looking to buy 26 of those acres. An attorney says it would be years before demolition of the former mall will begin. And Crescent ducks are on sale after a bird flu outbreak at an Aquabog farm. Roasted ducks are being sold at Malowski's Poultry Farm in Calverton for around $32. The outbreak happened at the Crescent duck farms earlier this year, which has been under quarantine. Almost the entire flock had to be euthanized. Ducks could be returned to the farm by the end of this month or next if the quarantine is lifted. A hurricane response exercise was held on Fire Island today.
So dog's an odor, and he's indicating in this area, so there's a...
New York City Emergency Management's Urban Search and Rescue Team simulated the aftermath of a Category 4 hurricane. The teams practiced water rescues, canine searches, and medical triage, and more. The village of Saltaire is challenging proposed fare hikes for water taxi rides this summer. Now, prices would rise from $263 to $377 for trips between Islip and Fire Island. Lawmakers will make a decision on the fare increases next week. A new research facility at Cold Spring Harbor Labs is dedicated to women's health. The research center is focused on endometriosis. The Endometriosis Foundation of America says it is committing $10 million to the center. Researchers say the disease affects at least 200 million women around the world. Rangers broadcaster Joe Micheletti is retiring. He'll be missed. The 70-year-old joins his longtime play-by-play partner Sam Rosen in leaving MSG Networks. The analyst was on the Rangers broadcast for 19 seasons after spending 7 with the Islanders. And Juan Soto hit his first home run at Citi Field as a Met and then did it again.
Gets this one in the air to deep left center field. Back in the gap, Gurriel takes a look, and it's out of here!
Well, despite the 2 home runs, the Mets lost to the Diamondbacks 4-2. The Mets will take on the Cardinals tomorrow night. A popular South Shore ice cream shop is expanding, and so is my appetite looking at this. Check this out. Coyle's Ice Cream is opening up in Lindenhurst on South Wellwood Avenue. A new Islip store will be built almost 3 times the size of the original. The homemade ice cream shop has a 3rd location on Howells Road in Bay Shore.
Hey everyone, summer is around the corner and the movie season is heating up. I'm Rafer Guzman, film critic for Newsday, here to tell you about 4 big action movies coming your way this summer. They are Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, Superman, F1, and first up, Thunderbolts.
There's some big threat out there, and you are gonna help me stop it.
Wait, us?
Yeah, you. Why, you got someplace to be?
I love that guy.
The new Marvel film assembles a superhero supergroup with Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes, and David Harbour as Alexei Shostakov. The question you're probably asking, what's with the asterisk in the title? Speculation abounds, but we probably won't know until we see the film. Next up, Tom Cruise is back as Agent Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
This was your calling, your destiny. I have no regrets. Neither should you.
The 8th film in the $4 billion franchise arrives with more impressive-looking stunts. Cruise says he passed out while climbing around on a biplane over South Africa. The cast includes Ving Rhames, Vanessa Kirby, and Haley Atwell. The Final Reckoning is in theaters May 23rd. Next up is F1, starring Brad Pitt as Formula One racer Sonny Hayes.
If the last thing I do is drive that car, I will take that life, man. 1,000 times.
He was a hotshot in the 90s, but an accident stopped his career. Now he's back to coach a losing team. That movie sounds like a crowd pleaser, and the director is Joseph Kosinski of Top Gun: Maverick. F1 comes out June 27th. Finally, there's a whole new Superman.
Crypto. Home. Take me home.
The star is a near-total unknown, David Corenswet, but Rachel Brosnahan plays Lois Lane and Nicholas Hoult plays Lex Luthor. It's directed and written by James Gunn, who is now a co-chair of DC Studios, and it's intended to reboot the franchise. Superman comes out July 11th. This summer isn't all about secret agents and superheroes. For kids, there are live-action versions of Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon, and there are lots of smaller grown-up movies that are getting wide releases too, like Materialists with Dakota Johnson and The Roses with Benedict Cumberbatch. For Newsday TV, I'm Rafer Guzman.
Looking for something to do? Well, here's what's up on Long Island. Check out the Chocolate Expo and meet some of the Brady Bunch kids. Groovy, right? It's at Hofstra's David S. Mack Sports and Exhibition Complex on Sunday. Or you can just head on over to the Fairy Festival. The magical festival features a fairy house walk, crafts, and an art exhibit, as well as marketplace vendors. It's Saturday at the Sands Point Preserve in Sands Point.
Welcome to our tribute to the Eras Tour.
Are you ready for it? A Taylor experience. Taylor Swift. It's coming to Patchogue. It's Friday night at the Patchogue Theater. For admission info and more events, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box on our homepage. Now it's time to take a look at your forecast. For Friday, it's going to be a bit foggy in the morning, so you may want to give yourself a little bit of extra time for commuting there in case that fog kind of slows you down a bit. Temps start out in the upper 50s, head up to the upper 60s towards midday with mostly clouds. Then for the rest of the week, the 7-day outlook, not a bad look to the weekend. Saturday, some sunshine, temperatures in the 60s, and some sun, pretty much the same for Sunday with a few more clouds. Monday, some rain in the forecast for those celebrating Cinco de Mayo with a high of 62. The rain's going to stay throughout the week through at least Thursday, but it'll be a bit warmer with temperatures hitting 70 on Wednesday.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries. Only in Newsday, there are over 50,000 unlicensed drivers on Long Island who are more likely to be involved in deadly crashes. What can be done to keep you safe? Dangerous roads, unlicensed drivers, now available at Newsday.com.
You're watching Newsday TV. For more on all the stories you've seen today, just head on over to Newsday.com. Click Get More under the Newsday TV video box. I'm Amy McGorry. Thanks for joining us.